Hey, hello everyone. So is my screen is shared with you? Right, I think, right? Okay. So then how are you all? So in this today's session, we're going to discuss about payment gateway integration, guys, here. How we can work with payment gateways. This is what we need to check now. Payment gateways or SMS API integrations, right? Whatever it may be, guys, here SMS gateways also, everything is going to be the. So these are all going to be called as third party modules actually. So we can call them as third party, PARTY, third party modules, MODULES. So what is meant by third party module exactly? Guys, anybody have an idea what is meant by third party module? Means that you did not create the module, I did not create the module, somebody created for us for using purpose and we are going to reuse it. So while reusing the third party module, but keep it in mind, very important point, the third party module is not created by you, not created by me, it is implemented by somebody always, and they will give us a reusable code, and you need to know how to integrate that module into our application. Exactly, guys, you got my point, I believe, right? And one more thing I want to tell you strongly, I too don't know and you too don't know who implemented this module. Somebody implemented, right? And I too don't know how to work on the module, and we too don't know how to work on the module. For example, now I want to integrate a payment gateway. Am I created the payment gateway? No. Did you create the payment gateway? No. Somebody created this payment gateway, and you just need to know how to access that payment gateway. For every payment gateway you want to integrate, I don't know, a lot of payment gateways are there. Today I will teach you one payment gateway. Is it are you going to use the same payment gateway for every web application development? Definitely not. So I will teach you one payment gateway. Fortunately, some people may ask us the same payment gateway, some people may not ask the same payment gateway, they will ask you some other payment gateway, some other. But if they're asking you to integrate some other payment gateway, am I told you the some other payment gateway? I don't know. First of all, the customer is asking what payment gateway, I too don't know. They will ask you some other payment gateway. But I teach you some payment gateway. But you have to work as per the customer requirement. You cannot work, sir, my faculty discussed only this payment gateway, am I need to implement this payment, can I implement this payment gateway? Will you say like this to customer? No, you are not a person to convince the customer. Customer will say something to us and you need to integrate the payment gateway. Today I will talk about one payment gateway, whatever it may be, some payment gateway we are going to discuss. See, that is a third party module, I told you, right? For every module, remember carefully, for every module there is some manual, they will write some description. You need to read the manual and you have to implement the same, because I too don't know, you too don't know, somebody developed, how they developed, do you know? Am I know? No, no one knows. Any gateway, any third party module, any third party API, any third party payment gateways, whatever it may be, somebody developed and they will provide you a manual to us. By reading the manual, we need to understand how to integrate that payment gateway with PHP. No, for example, I want to integrate a payment gateway called STRIP, Stripe Payment Gateway. This is one of the easiest payment gateway. So if I want to implement this payment gateway, am I created this payment gateway? No, somebody will created this payment gateway. I didn't create this payment gateway, somebody created. Then how to work with this payment gateway, how to integrate this payment gateway into my PHP application. So don't worry, just you can go for Google and Stripe payment gateway with PHP. Definitely you will find some results. Right now I'm going to Google for it. Stripe payment gateway integration with PHP, Stripe payment gateway integration with Java, .NET, Python. That is called module. If they created a module, that module everybody can reuse it. Exactly, right? Okay, now you can see here I have a PHP part, I have a website, I just want to read this website, I just want to get some clarity here. Now you can see Stripe payment gateway integration using PHP. What you need to do, you have to read all about this theory. This theory you have to read about it. In this theory, they will explain you how to integrate the payment gateway step by step, right? Any of the payment gateway. No, you want to go, you want to go with the official website. Yeah, you can go with official website also. You can see stripe.com is the official website. You can click on this API reference and we can see. But if you can see, if you can go with, I think it may be difficult to you for better understanding of this API integration. Can you see guys here? I'm able to see the API integration for Ruby, Python, PHP, Java, Node.js, Golang, and .NET. This payment gateway is available for all these programming languages. So almost all major programming, all server-side programming languages are there, including .NET, including Node, and all the 6 server-side technologies are there, including Golang also. Everything was there. Now you can see this is all the thing. Here, if you can read this also, you can understand easily how to work with this payment gateway. Now you can see this is all the, you have to read everything. You have to read everything here. By reading this, you have to get some justification, but it may difficult to you to understand initially. But in this point of view, and you can go to the some other third-party tutorials like this, and you can just read the article and try to integrate. These people will provide you the code as well, right? These people will provide you code as well, right? So that exactly, you can check this guys. Now you can see, right? So some payment gateway integration they given. Here, I want to submit this. If we can submit this, can you see what is going to happen? A loader is loading. If everything is okay, yeah, can you see Stripe payment is completed successfully, or transaction ID is something like this. This is what exactly these people are going to give you. These are the some dummy card details, Visa, Master, and all. So you can integrate these card details also, guys. Okay. To work on this, I am going to back to tutorial. Here, these people will explain me how to work with this payment gateway, right? Can you see? First of all, you need to read this manual. Any payment gateway you are integrating, first read the manual properly and try to understand step by step. I have a little bit idea, so I may not read the manual, not required maybe, but after integrating some modules, I think it is easy for you to do something, guys, right? So this is exactly in this article, we are going to see about implementing Stripe payment gateway and how to integrate using PHP. This is what they are saying you, and this is some sample image they are showing you. Steps to integrate the Stripe payment gateway. First of all, what is they are saying? Point 1, create Stripe account and log into the account and get the API keys. This is the official website, guys. Here, stripe.com is the official website. Here, everybody, if you want to integrate any payment gateway, first of all, you have to create an account into it. Now I'm going to sign in. So I have already an account. If you don't have, you can create the account. Let me try to log in with my email and password. I'm trying long back. Right. Oh, check your email for a sign in link. My God, what happened? I need to check my email because I am logging many months later. That's the reason I think they're asking me to confirm. Okay. Let me go to the drive and right. So go to meeting. Not this is, I think here Stripe. Here, if you can see the Stripe, confirm your login. So I think I hope to click on here, login with the verified link. Okay. So I think, yeah. So I verified my account. They send me back. Oh, I need to enter my password again. Let me enter the password again. Continue. Right. If everything is okay, I successfully logged into the dashboard. Right. Yeah, this is the dashboard. You can observe this environment first of all. Right. So what are all the payments you have made and everything we can check here. Right. So this is an account, guys. Where can we find the API keys? So the first step is going to be create Stripe account and log into the account and get the API keys. This is what they're saying that, right? We need to log in the API keys now, right? How can we log in the API keys are there, right? So let us get the API keys. So now you can go to Stripe and you can see this is payments, and you can see somewhere around home, activate your account, and somewhere around we have to find the credentials, guys. Exactly. Now I'm going to check here, click my account. So profile, let me click on the profile. Actually, I am able to see, but I need to check the proper location here. This is my password information and all. Okay. So here, what is the one more thing we need to check? This payments. Okay, I think you can go to the home. In the home directly, we can able to see this information. So guys, can you see here at the bottom of the page, your API keys is there. This is the API keys option, and you can check the API keys, right? Exactly, right. So click on this API key. This is the publishable key. Copy this, and this is, I'm going to keep this. You can come down and let me create a new file. So or else you can save this. Exactly. This is what publishable key, PK. And this is the secret key. Click on the secret key and you will get the click to copy this. And this is very important. And these are the test credentials. These are not the live credentials. Remember carefully. So by default, we have test account. By default, we have test account, guys, right? So we are not going to make the live. Can you see here? What is this is exactly? We have test mode. We don't have any live mode. Live in the sense, exactly. What is the meaning of live? Right? What is the meaning of live, guys? Do you know? So live in the sense, right now, we don't have any live environment. We don't have any live environment right now. We are having just a test environment. When you purchase an account, I mean, it is not actually for free purpose we are using right now. When you purchase an account, there you can see live API keys as well as test mode API keys also, guys. But right now we can able to see just these API keys only, right? So anyone can say, I mean, these information you cannot share with the others, guys. Actually, you cannot share with others. Simply, I'm saying you just you can leave it, guys, right? But these are the files. These are the API keys you are going to be showing to the thing, right? After that, I will regenerate the API keys if required, right? It's not a problem. Even though if you can see, no worries about it because these are the test credentials only. But you see, even though if any other copies the information, then what will be happen? Oh, so if you are doing the payment, it will transfer to my account. So you can copy these credentials, no problem for me, right? If you are doing a transaction, the amount will automatically transfer to my account, right? So be careful. So it's not a big deal. You can use the credentials, but what is going to be happen? These are the secret key and private key, which are generated for me only. So if you can transfer the amount, that will be transferred. If you are paying the money, that is going to be come to my account only. Okay, great. So now this is done. So what is the next step? Can you go to the thing? Here, the next step, I just want to go create a payment form to get the user card details. Payment form in the sense, this is the form we have to create as per the second step. This form we have to create, but don't worry, these people will create the form for you. This is the code we have. HTML Stripe to payment form. Okay, I'm going to copy this and these people will tell us what is the name of the file, where you have to save this and all. In this form, it includes fields like card holder name, card number, CVV, expiration month to get their input. We have already created this form with such fields. Okay, right? It is also includes item number, item name, and item currency code. Actually, these values we have to pass dynamically, but okay, right? So Stripe recommends using tokens instead of submitting the test card details. While testing payment integration, the test tokens are mapped with the tokenizer card details using Stripe JavaScript library. Don't worry. Now what I want to do, so this file we have to copy. I'm going to copy this file. Let me save this into one folder, guys. Okay, just I'm copying the whole code. Just let me copy the whole code here. So this is the whole the code I'm copying. Right, copied the code and keep here. Let me create a file with a name called payment.php. You can take any name, no problem. Okay, just I'm going with something called payment. Payment.php is the file. Where we have to save the file, that's a question. I don't know where this file is saving. This file is saving some other location. Save this file in your location, working location. Now I'm just going to XAMPP. So here htdocs. In the htdocs, I want to save the file in your location, 8 p.m. July. Just save the file in the location. You can save the file in any name, guys. No problem at all. Okay, right. This is exactly what is going to be happen. Right. So I saved the file. Next one is going to be client-side code validation and response handler with Stripe JavaScript library. For this also, these people will tell us what to do. Okay, right. What these people are saying that this is some JavaScript library they are saying to us. So after integrating the token and all, they are saying you, this is the library. This library is provided by the Stripe people. Okay, Stripe payment gateway people. This library is provided to you. So all this we are going to keep into the same file. What is the file you are having? So the same file right now we've seen, right? In the same file, I'm just going to keep the code, everything. I think, let me copy the code properly. So I'm going to copy the code, guys, here. Just the code, whatever the code we are able to see, the code I'm just copying, and you can keep the code into the top of the page or somewhere around. Okay, just I'm going to keep the same code in the same location, right? Both the code I copied, and this is very important. This library we have to get it, guys. Okay, from the Stripe people will tell us what is the API we need to use, and this is the jQuery. But anyhow, I don't have jQuery library. What I need to do, I have to get the jQuery library maybe. Okay, 1 minute. Let me check this. I think they will give you the code also. We can download the code and we can directly access the code also. That is also valid. Download the Stripe library. This is also very important, guys. Now, so we will go to JSON. From the JSON, we will download the Stripe library. This is the library. We have to download this code and we have to keep into our working location. So these people will give you some code. Don't worry, try to copy the code. And this is a zip file. I'm going to paste into your working location only. I'm not going to take it somewhere. Go to the same, your 8 p.m. July folder. This is our project. In this project, I'm going to keep the thing. The zip file is copied here. If you can extract this, it will give you a folder to you with a name called Stripe PHP master. Okay, now you can do one thing. I'm just extracting this folder. I think if you can extract this folder, you will get the following information. Extract here. Okay, I'm just extracting this. So if you can extract, can you see there is a folder Stripe PHP master? Let me rename it as a Stripe. You can keep the same name. Otherwise, you can rename like this also, right? So I'm just making the file with a name called something, guys. So this is fine. Now the next thing, so what we need to do once this is completed, here also these people will provide you the manual how to work with the same and all. These people also will tell us. They will give you some manual here. By reading this manual also we can understand. So otherwise is easy process. These people are saying everything to us, so we can just go with the same thing, guys, right? So this is what exactly the concept we are having. In this we have to set the API keys, guys, actually. But what is with what name I have to save the following file? We need to check it. 1 minute. This is the code I have. This is what is the file we are having. Process charges via Stripe in PHP. So Stripe payment. 1 minute. In the form, we created one file, right? But we need to check this where we have to add this and all. The form method action is empty. Action empty means we will be in the same page, right? I think I need to add into the same page. Let me go and add this into the same page also. Whatever the code we are having, I'm copying this. Oh, sorry. Store and here small thing is missing. Where to keep this code and all? Okay, here is these people are giving download code. Let me check this. So where I need to keep this exactly? Let me check this. 1 minute. I mean, do we need to create a separate file or do we need to do something? Because everybody will tell us some different things, guys, here. So we need to check the same manner here. Let us go for the Stripe. This is the just now I downloaded, right? So here we have config, we have DB controller, we have index, we have something called loader. Okay, all the things they given, right? Stripe payment.php is the file. I believe in the following we have to keep the code. Index.php is the form, guys. Okay, DB controller is related to database. Okay, if you want you can open it. So just you can see the files they given these files. What you need to do, you know, they given these files, right? Just you need to change the API keys only. We don't want to do anything. Just change the API keys. This is index.php. In the index.php, these people are just adding the JavaScript code and all. I think we did this in the same payment.php. This is what we did, right? These people are keeping this at the end of the page. Okay, let me also do the same. I just want to keep this into end of the page only. So they're adding the JavaScript at the bottom of the page. Okay, let me add the JavaScript also at the bottom of the page. Fine. So in the index.php, what is the code we are able to see? and something was there, use PHP pod service Stripe payment gateway. This is not the file actually we have to go with. Right, so now I just want to copy this file, PHP file. You can keep the same code into your payment.php. Otherwise, you can copy paste the same code, guys, directly. And after copy pasting the code, you can do some changes in the code. Only thing, 2 changes. Change the API key and the secret key and public key. If you can change that, that's enough, guys. We don't want to do any other actually says right. Right, this is all the code we are able to see, and here we need to change this services and Stripe payment PHP pod, something they have here. This is the Stripe payment.php, and the file we have here, something, guys, exactly. This is the code we are having, PHP pod service. They are using namespace actually. If you don't want, you can leave it, no worries about it. Okay, this is the code. So the same file we can copy paste into our application also, no problem. Stripe library vendor. Just now we copied the code, right? I mean, a folder you just kept into our location. What is the folder name? So this is the Stripe. Can we see here? We have autoload.php file is there. I don't think so. Oh my God, autoload.php is not there. Then we have to use init.php. Na? I hope autoload.php is not available. Then in this point of time, it may not work for us. Then the Stripe folder, I need to work with init.php. How do I know? Just we need to go and check the manual thing, guys. That's the only thing. Don't worry about it. This namespace is not required, I believe. You can remove this, no problem. Here also, I'm removing this. I think Stripe payment we are requiring, right? Namespace may not be required. Don't worry. We can remove this. So this is index dot. Okay, sorry. Here we have to add this, not there. 1 minute. This file we don't want to change this. This is the downloadable file, right? This is our code actually. So here we can remove it. It's not required right now. Just you can go something like this. Okay, this is the dbcontroller.php is nothing but database connection. So the same files we are having in this, right? We can copy the files, right? So you can go to this Stripe gateway. This is the DB controller and config also. Okay, config DB controller. I'm going to copy this. All right, this is the file you are going to be copied. 3 files you can keep into your location. What is your location? My location is going to be 8 p.m. July. I'm just going to keep the following files here, guys. All right, we don't want to do anything. Stripe payment.php. Open this file. Is there anything required? We can change this information. This is your file, DB controller. What is your database name? Root. This is going to be password is empty. This is going to be 8 p.m. July. Just the information only we need to change as per our requirement. So this is not done by you, not done by me. Somebody they created with their credentials. So we need to check the same, guys, here. Okay, right, in the config.php, yeah, this is the API key you just downloaded, right? So we got this publishable key. This is the public key. Go to this config folder. Just the publishable key. Here is the public key. They will give you some dummy keys here actually. We are downloading, right? We have to keep our keys. So now you can go and update the following file, secret key. This is the secret key we are going to be copy. And now you can just go to the following file, sorry, config.php. I'm just going to add the following information inside of it. Okay. So this is all the file which is loaded from your system, right? Okay. So this is done, and you can close this file also because they're all done. Now this Stripe payment.php, can you go and open the file Stripe payment.php? This is the file you are having. This is the file loaded from your, okay, 8 p.m. July. This namespace is not required. Remove it, no worries. In the Stripe folder, I have to send a request to init.php. Actually, we don't have autoload.php. When you will get autoload.php, you know, when we are generally autoload.php, if we can install through Composer, then you will get the autoload.php. Okay, right. So this is the Stripe payment gateway. Here is the API keys they will access here, but you don't need to worry about the code inside of it, guys. Just leave it. Okay, now, right? This is all done. You can go to your payment.php. This is the code we are able to see in the payment.php. And this is all the things we need to do it, guys. Nothing. We don't want to do anything there. But one thing is missing here. Here, jQuery library we have to integrate here. Let me do one thing. jQuery min.js. We need to get the CDN link for the jQuery min.js for a while. Let me go jQuery CDN link. CDN link. Okay, let me get the jQuery CDN. You can go anywhere. I mean, the jQuery we don't have in the local path actually. So this is the thing. This is the CDN link. You can just copy this and keep there. In that something is there, right? So you can just keep in place of it. You can remove this. This is the local path actually. We don't have vendor. We don't have jQuery. Something is not there. That's the reason we need to remove this. We have to add the jQuery API. Or else you can download this jQuery API and you can do the same thing also, guys. That is also valid, right? Okay. What else we need to do? I too don't know, but we need to execute this and let me see we are going to get any error or not. I don't know. Localhost colon 8 p.m. July payment.php is our file. Localhost colon 8 p.m. July. This is going to be JULY. The file we created as payment.php. I'm executing and let me see. All right, this is loaded. Let me press F12. What is missing here? I don't know. Something loader icon. Okay, just now we have these icons, right? Do one thing. In the downloadable folder, we have an icon. We have style.css. This is the icon. This is the style.css also. Both files I'm copying and move the files to your location. So I'm going to your location. So what I will do in the CSS folder, I want to keep the CSS. Oh, already style.css is there now. Okay, if I keep this, it will be overrides, right? Let me do one thing. Oh my God, sorry. Let us rename this for a while. Styles. Let me add this file. What you can do, this is payment.css, payment, payment.css, and you can rename like this. Okay, so we cannot override our styles. This file, this loader icon should be available into your where is this is images folder. Okay, let me keep this in images. You have to keep all the things into the proper location actually, right? So this is fine. Now you can go to your form, add the CSS path actually. Where is the CSS you are having? I don't know. The CSS path we have to add properly. Is it CSS path is linked here? No, right? What I want to do, just above this, actually we didn't take any HTML stuff and all here. HTML, this is going to be head tag open, head tag close. This is going to be body tag open, body. Okay, body tag, just you can open this. In this head, we can take some link, relation equal to style sheet. The style sheet we just now copied right from there, that I'm linking into our website. Relation is the style sheet. Href, the path of the style sheet. Href, the path of the style sheet is going to be css / payment, payment.css. That is, I think, right? I named it as a, can you check the file? What I named it? Payment.css is the file. Okay, it is linked maybe, I believe. But if you can refresh the page, you will check this. If design getting up, if design getting updated, then I think it will be easy for us. Close the body tag and close the HTML also. This is done, I believe. Now I'm just going to check this, guys. Can you go and refresh the page here? Now you can see, yeah, it is updated. But loader icon is not loaded. Can you see it is giving me an error? Maybe where is the loading icon error? I think in the form somewhere around they will be displayed to you. Let me check the loader icon. Here is the loader icon. Where is this icon? Yeah, this is icon. This icon was in the images folder, images / loader icon.gif, right? I believe. Can we go and check the same again? So I think we don't have any error in the console. This is fine. So we settled all the things, but I think these people are expecting a table in our database, guys. Can you see the table in the database? What is the table we need to create? This is the table. They're expecting table payment. They're asking me to create a table payment. Copy this MySQL query, and you guys going to create this, guys. Now you can do one thing. I just copy, open our phpMyAdmin. By just going to your phpMyAdmin, we can just add this, guys. So you can see, I will tell you where exactly all this information is there. Wait for some time. Localhost/phpMyAdmin. First create the table. Go to phpMyAdmin. What happened? Loading. So you just copied the statement, right? These how we need to create this information. The payment gateway people will tell us what is the information you need to save, the thing and all. What is the information you have to send to the server, to the payment. I will show you. Wait for some time. In the 8 p.m. July, I'm going to SQL. In this SQL, I'm going to create the following query. This is we copied from there. Just click on it. That's all. It will take care of the insertion of the things and all. Okay. I think it will be created a table for you. A table is created. What is the table name? Table payment. So this is the table payment. These people will give you some columns. If you don't want these columns, you can use some other columns also. Yes, you can use it. The transaction ID. This transaction ID will be displayed into the front end. The payment status is failure or success or payment response. Everything will be stored into the following table, guys, right? So this is the table structure they given, not you, not me, they given. So we are using the same. But if you want to need some additional information, yeah, we can add the additional information also, guys. That's not a problem, right? Okay. Okay. Let me go and check this now. I want to execute this. And where is this price information? What amount will be go to the server? Now, you can see in the form, they're passing the data to the server as a hidden form field. Can you open the index.php? Sorry, not index.php. Your file is there. What is your file? Payment.php. Can you see here we have some hidden form fields? Can you see this is a hidden form field? Okay. Hidden form. What is the currency code you're transferring to the server? This is exactly. So here input type, all the hidden data, it will be sent to server. But what you need to do, you have to make this data dynamic, but these people are sending the data static. This is all the static information, item name, item number, some of the item number here. So some of the product name here and the item amount. This is very important. You're sending 0.5. Now I'm going to send $1, $1.5, whatever it may be. This is amount. How do I know? Currency code is going to be USD. If you can set currency code INR and you can make this value as 250, then what is going to be happen? It will be 250 rupees will be added on the thing. Or else you can do one thing. You can take a variable here. Now I'm taking this as a H1 tag open, H1 tag close, or H3, H4. Shall we take this H3? Payment, right? So here, let me take a variable also, open PHP, close PHP. Here I want to take $price is equal to, I'm taking this as a 250, something like this I'm taking. So payment, this is the statically I'm taking, but you have to provide dynamically all the products in the cart. You have to get them and you have to calculate the total price. The total price you have to send to the hidden form field. So payment for PAYMENT, payment for 250 now. So you can write the variable there, echo $price. I'm just going to take the $price variable. The same you have to print into the here also. Here taking the static price now. INR, you change the currency code INR, that's okay. And here you have to make the dynamic value. This is going to be done. Okay, price value dynamic now. So once you are clicking on the button, it will go to the server and it will something. Here we have submit button, right? Let me do one thing. Proceed to pay, right? You have to add the dynamic value, 250 rupees. Can you see now the form will be something like this? Now you can see proceed to pay 250 rupees, payment of 250. We are displaying here something like this. What happened? So if everything is okay, we are going to see something else. Let us see. I'm going to execute this init.php and let me check my code. Is there anything is missed? I don't know, but we need to, this namespace is related to, okay, this is downloadable file, right? It's not required. DB configuration and all, we don't want to do anything, guys, right? This is all about the thing. Okay. Okay. Anyhow, let me check this. What is going to be happen? I added init.php and let me check this API key and everything will be available for you here. I need to change anything here? I believe we don't want to change anything. Let me go and let me submit the data, guys. Here, I'm just entering some dummy information. Test. Okay. I'm entering email. I'm entering some dummy code details. 16 digits you have to enter. 4111 1111 1111 16. Huh? Oh my god. Do one thing. So for total 16 characters I entered, guys. Here you can change the current year, right? So don't give the past year. It will give you error message to you guys, right? CVV, I'm just taking 123 as a CVV. Test credentials now. Let me try to submit this and let me see, is there any error? I don't know. We need to check this. Is everything is processing or not? I given test credentials, right? Can you see those test credentials are works fine for me? And I'm able to see the transaction ID also, something like this. The only thing is everything they will give you, but you need to configure that information into your application. Only thing, everything the code they given only. What I did here, majorly, I changed the code as per my requirement. I moved the code into different locations, right? I did only something nice here. This is what exactly you need to do. And one more thing, what I made it here earlier, here we have one file is there. While you were downloading, we are able to see autoload.php. What is the file we downloaded? This is the file. So I think somewhere around we are able to see here only autoload.php. We are able to see actually autoloaded.php file is available when we are having Composer installation, but we didn't do Composer installation. We are just downloading the file, right? Oh, the file will not available. Then if you can open the Stripe folder, we can see in the Stripe folder, we can see two things, guys. This is the software API. If init.php is not there, you can see autoload.php. Okay, now. So if it is autoload.php is there, you have to add autoload.php. If it is not there, init.php will be there, and you have to add the init.php, guys. This is what you need to do it. Exactly the concept of the payment gateway integration. Now you can check this, the things are working fine, and you can see the database table also, the transaction ID and everything will be updated here. Now you can see the person name, the product item number, the price, currency code INR, transaction ID. This is what you are able to see in the front end right now. Payment status is succeeded, and the payment response, guys, they will send you some response back to us. Actually, this is some response. Actually, can you see? This is some response. I will show you and created it at what date you did something, guys. Rao, let us show you what is this payment response we are getting. Let me write JSON stack view. In this, I just want to keep this is the payment response we're getting from the server. Actually, can you see all the information, the payment ID, charge and amount and all, everything is going to be come like this, guys. So they will give you always into the double. If it is a 250, 2 zeros will be added in front of it. It may be a dollar also, right? For better calculation purpose. So don't worry about it. Amount is not 25,000, guys. It is 250 only, right? It's going to be 250 only. So now you can check this, guys. Okay, this is exactly, guys, 1 minute please. Guys, this is the process, guys. So always you can see the payment gateway is not integrated by it is not created by me, it is not created by you, it is created by somebody. Always any payment gateway you want to integrate, first you have to read the manual properly. By reading the manual you can understand what exactly the things will be happen. You can see the payment is successful, right? We can see the orders here, guys. Here whatever the payment is successful for your transaction, we can see into the dashboard. So in the dashboard we can easily understand whether the payment is success or not. Also now you can check this. What I want to do here, okay, that is closed, right? Okay, let me open this file. This is okay, you can keep it, don't worry. Now you can see, if we can go to the payments in the dashboard, we can see that just now we did payment, right? Can you see 250 INR? It is successful just now, August 30, 8:43 p.m. So if we can click on this and we can see what is the status of the payment and who made it and the code details and all everything, we can see into the dashboard also. So it is not, remember, if they are converting this into US dollars, it is going to be 2.98 as the US dollar, right? So this is actually INR, 250 rupees only. But you can see in the response, you are able to see something called 25,000 something you are able to see, right? Don't think this is going to be 25,000 payment is something. You don't think like this, okay? Just you can go something like this, guys, right? So this is all done, right? So this is how you can integrate the payment gateway, guys. Exactly. I think you got the clarity, right? How can we add the payment gateway and all, right? Great. What else you have? So this is how we can integrate. You can go for any payment gateway. For example, I want to integrate PayPal payment gateway integration in PHP. So first of all, you have to create an account in PayPal, guys, here, definitely. After that, you can read any of the manual, topmost manual, if you can read it, so that you will understand what exactly the payment is and all, guys, right? Exactly. Can you see? Exactly. This is what is PayPal, how PayPal will work, and everything they will tell you here, the process and the code and the files and everything they will tell you, guys, here, right? Yeah, this is what exactly the thing you're able to see. But here also we are only thing, guys, you need to remember, the only thing you need to remember is here we have hidden form fields. These form fields data, you have to make it dynamic. All this information should be transferred to server. Okay, this is the form. Once you submit this form, once you are submitting the form, right? If you can submit the form, they will be collect the data here and they're transferring the data to server, guys. You don't want to do anything, but you don't worry about it, the code, what is the written, but you need to just know the process only. I too don't know here exactly. I just want to know the process only, guys. Exactly. Okay, now, right. So any other questions you have, let me know, please. This is how we can integrate the payment gateway. So you don't need to write any code, already they're written. You just need to know the process only, guys. Okay, na? Keep it in mind. I don't have any OTP related code, guys, here, right? If I have, for this also we can see it, no worries. For example, I will tell you text local SMS API, right? Integration PHP. You can just go for it. Text local is also an API. For API developers, these people will tell us the code, text local API.text local. Here also we have to create an account. This is easy. This is very easy than the thing, guys. Okay. This is the text local code. This is the PHP code they given completely. This PHP code. This is very easy, guys. You don't worry. The numbers you want to send, exactly multiple numbers. Text local is the sender and the message, right? So here include they are doing, and this is going to be easy. We don't want to do anything for this, right? But for this also there is a small process we need to know about it. First you have to read the overview. By reading the overview, introduction, PHP class reference, and helpful information. Sending SMS, delivery receipts, schedule messages, receive messages, encoding and decoding Unicode, contact management, everything will be come here. If we can go to API introduction, these people will tell us how to work with this API integration and all, guys. Okay, right. So this is available for PHP, .NET, and Java, or any other languages also. We can integrate with it. Right. So what is that? Text local cannot recovery any information that is deleted through our API. Please make sure API calls contains values that are checked first. Okay, that is not a problem for us. So this is what exactly they will send you the response also. You want to get the response as an XML, or you want to get the response as a JSON. Generally, we will get the response as JSON only always, guys. Okay, now? Right. This is what exactly you can see the information, right? I believe warnings and all. If you have any warnings, this is a class reference, how to work with the PHP class reference. Now you can see download the latest version for the PHP. Everything is processed and documented, but the only thing you should know how to work with the thing. And these people also, this text local API people also, they will give you an API key. Okay, they will give you an API key. You have to work with the API key as well. Okay, please remember this carefully. This is very, very important. So I will share you if required. You can read this manual also. You will understand. But in the test local also, we have to create an account. If you can create an account, those people will give you an API like this private key and secret key also. And that information you have to pass there, guys. Exactly. Now you can see while sending an SMS, send SMS, you can see in the send SMS, what is the code they're expecting from us here? API key. API key, they will provide you those API key. We have to get it and we have to pass the API key also here, guys. But don't reveal these API keys. That is very important. These, if you can reveal these API keys, some other can use it. Okay, but payment gateway is not a problem. Because payment will be transferred to your account, right? Then that is not a problem, right? Exactly, right, guys? This is, you need to check it. And otherwise, you can do one thing: go to youtube.com and find a YouTube tutorial, and you can get the things clear. But if time permits, I will tell you. But tomorrow, I want to discuss about API calls, right? How can we work with the API? For example, Java people want to access our PHP data. .NET people want to access our PHP data, or some other people are sending some data to us, right? If they are sending some data, for example, Android people are sending some data to us. If Android people are sending some data, we have to get the data and we have to insert the data into database now. So how Android people will send the data, how we are going to collect the data, that's one thing. How we are going to send our data to Java, .NET, different people, we have to send our data by using API. So let us work on the API tomorrow. Okay, so it won't take much time. Already we created employee class, right? That is enough, guys. I will copy the same employee class. I will change a little bit logic in the employee class so that you will understand what exactly, how exactly we need to work with the API. Any other questions you have? Right, any other? Maybe if possible tomorrow I will close the session. Okay, otherwise we can see, otherwise we can extend one more session if not completed. So this is enough, guys. I think most of the knowledge we provided. Maybe some concept I maybe missed. Don't worry about it, right? You can just check the things. Okay, right. Yeah, you can apply for the job now. As a fresher, you are ready to apply for the job. Okay, and please ready with your things. Okay, what I will do, let us continue on Monday, the 1st September also, 31st class and 1st also. In the 1st, I will guide you on your resume preparation and how to attend the calls, how to attend the interviews and all. I will tell you, guys. Okay, I will give you some guidelines. so that you can proceed with the same. Okay, what is the frameworks you need to learn, what is the things you need to concentrate, also I will guide you in one session. Okay, I think it will definitely helpful to you. Okay, right. Okay guys, then so we can see tomorrow, and tomorrow I will tell you that API creation, how can we work with the API calls. Okay, right. Thank you then.